You're looking in the mirror, and you hate the person staring back at you. They're boring, odd, unlovable, unwantable. You're trapped inside this body, and that body is trapped inside this life. People pretend to know you, or maybe they really believe they understand you, but you know different. You are different. You make friends, but you know they just feel bad for you. You know they're secretly finding reasons to lose you, to get rid of you, to leave you behind. You think about the end a lot. It becomes an obsession. You see a doctor, and they call your brain sick. You are your brain. You're trapped inside a sick brain. They give you medicine, and you question your own brain. You start to feel better, but then you feel worse, and that's the way it is for a while. You learn to keep it quiet. You learn to stop worrying everybody. It gets worse, but you don't know that. You can't watch a plant grow. You're selfish. You're too selfish to see how it spreads. You think it's just you, just your body, just your brain, but it's worse, and it's everywhere. You're in a tunnel. It was a tunnel anyway, now it's something else, a cave? It's not a passage anymore, but a destination. You're inside it, and you're no longer traveling through it. The light's gone, and you're calling out for somebody, but they left years ago, right when you told them to. A TV turns on. Or was it always on? Time is strange here. You imagine the planet. You remember it bigger. How did it get so small? The TV is a window. The TV is showing you things you've seen before. You are your brain. Jacques Lacan, The Divided Self, Split Subject. Plato's Cave, Plato's Cave, Plato's Cave. You're on the floor. Whose floor is this? Where are you? What did you do? What did you do? It's a room you almost left. You didn't leave. You're still here. The planet is big again, and here, right here. The images are familiar. A boy is there. His dad is with him. He's learning how to be a father. He's learning how to be a son. You are your brain, and the thinking thing is the broken thing. You look up the biggest star, the biggest known star, and you compare it to our star, and you compare our star to our planet. You remember it bigger. You're sick. You're on the floor, and you're sick, and you've seen these things before. This window. Look through the window. What are they doing? Memories. Memories are the stories we tell. Stories. These are stories. People reaching toward each other, people alone, people pretending to be other people, manufactured things in manufactured things. Characters and stories, writing characters and stories, taking pictures. People being other people, real danger on a moving train. A fake diner and a fake movie, a phone call 5 feet apart. Here we are. Here you are. They understand, these storytellers and their stories, the things that make memories. Brains are memories. We are brains. They tell you what's sick about your brain, and they tell you how to fix it. They tell you how to fix it and that it can never be fixed. You look again at the biggest star. Are you there? Are you kind? Are you good? Are you helping? Are you alive? Grieve the things you had to lose. Make room for the things you can't watch grow. These are the movies you watched when you almost left, but the window never closed. You knew them and their stories and their faces. Their stories were your stories, and their stories were memories, and they were characters, and they were real. They were real. They lived as memories in your brain, and your brain is memories, and you are your brain. They are you, and they keep whispering for you to keep going, to keep going, to keep going. The memory of the family with the dying mother, the curious child, the desperate father, a conversation in a bar, rekindled love, an apology, an argument. They're as real as people you've known. You think of the scene with the pink balloons the night you try to do it, and what the child says at the end that makes you so sad and so full of hope. High art is a talent show in a cornfield, a lip sync contest in a honky-tonk, a catwalk at the mall, families that eat dinner together every night but haven't spoken to each other in years. You know them, too. The couple upstairs, the neighbors keep talking about. They dance in the bar, those two, such a strange pair, such an unusual love. You see yourself in the bar, in the apartment, saying things you wish you'd never said, living a life for a person you've never met. A conversation over lunch, a business retreat, a night out, friends you've known your entire life, but you're only just now starting to love. I tried to shut the window half a life ago, but it was them, these friends, these memories that kept me here, kept me laughing, kept me company. I am my brain, but what is a brain really? A planet? A star? A window? We're here for a short time and then we're gone. What remains is the stuff we left in the other people, in the other brains, glimpses of who we were, the enormity of a life. Art connects our memories, and our memories are our brains. The diverse expression of imagination and creativity that crescendos and harmonizes and slams into dissonance as people are growing and learning and suffering and loving helps us transcend the isolation of the mind and enter another and another and another, creating works which surpass any single person's greatest ambitions, and which communicate over years and decades and centuries that you are not alone, and you have never been alone, and you couldn't possibly ever be alone. The creations of millennia are inside your brain and a part of the fabric of your being, and when you wanted to shut the window, it wasn't because you wanted the room to be darker, but because you wanted to spare yourself from the light and all the things the light pulls into focus. You were afraid you weren't built to hold the weight of so much light, that your brain couldn't endure it, but you lived anyway. And you will continue to live.